Hello, this is Charlie from Triple DC Gaming, and today I'll be bringing you some solo gameplay of my wizard in Diablo 3. I'll be soloing the first 4 bosses of Act 1 and 2 on Inferno. Now for those of you who don't know, Inferno is the highest difficulty on Diablo 3, and is a new difficulty that they've added from the last game. And it is fairly hard if you don't have the right gear and don't have the right strategy. So this is the Skeleton King, first boss, and I have to say it's a bit of a pushover. Now this is actually the first time that I successfully beat the Skeleton King, so I don't have the best gear, and it's not really a speed kill, but I'll show it anyway. Now this is the Butcher, which is the major boss of Act 1, and any tips I can give on this? You have to constantly move. If you stop moving, you're pretty much going to die. Avoid the fire at all costs, and save your teleport and diamond skin for situations like that. If he lassos you, before he hits you, hit your diamond skin, you won't take any damage, which is probably the best way to go about it. Teleport out of the way of that as well, and use it to get the healing rolls quickly. And that's pretty much all you need to know. If you can't see my skill set there, for the Skeleton King and the Butcher, I've used diamond skin with the crystal shell rune, which absorbs more damage, and you kind of need that in Inferno because otherwise your diamond armor breaks straight away. Teleport with wormhole to teleport about 4 times if you hold down the button. Energy armor with force armor, stop you from getting one shot killed. Venom Hydra does loads of damage if they stay in the pool of venom, and the Butcher moves slow, so it does do most of my damage. Blizzard's a good combo with that because you've got 2 things doing continuous damage and Blizzard slows it down. And I use a Snowbound rune to reduce the casting cost. And Arcane Orb Tap the Source, which is my main damage. And it does hit pretty good, and Tap the Source reduces the cost to 20 Arcane Power instead of 35. Now this is Zoltan Cool, and for this I've traded out the teleport for Force Weapon, Magic Weapon, with Force Weapon rune, to increase my damage, because this doesn't really rely on your need to get out of situations fast, but you've got to keep leading him around in circles and using your Hydra and Blizzard to do most of the damage, and of course throw those Arcane Orbs in there, that'll be a bit help. Tips for Zoltan Cool. The Guardians aren't that much of a problem if you do what I did, because your Hydra and Blizzard take it out straight away. Avoid the rock falls and the tornadoes will kill you straight away. And as you can see here, Zoltan Cool, when you fire away, will teleport straight to you, so setting off things like that will also help you get a bit of damage. This boss is a bit of a problem, but most people who tend to speed kill go straight for Zoltan Cool, and I wasn't really attempting a speed kill, I just want to progress through Inferno, finish it. So I just went around like this, pretty much running in circles till it's just Zoltan Cool, then take him out. Okay, now this is Belial, the final boss of Act 2, and he is actually quite hard sometimes. If you haven't got the right gear, then I don't really think you're going to be able to beat him. I had a massive gear upgrade between Zoltan Cool and Belial, especially my weapon and my armor. For this boss, if you're a wizard like me, you want to keep your Hydra and Blizzard going the whole time, just to keep damaging him while you're avoiding things like this. I don't recommend you stop to use any of those spells while that's happening, because you don't want to get caught in those, take too much damage. I used the same set that I used on the other 3 bosses to kill Belial, because, you know, teleport can always help if you're in a bad situation. If you can't dodge things like that, it's good to just use your diamond skin and heal up on those orbs every time you're low. Try not to waste them for no reason, because they do save you quite a bit. If you're like me and you are retarded and can't avoid all his shots because he's extremely slow. I guess the main thing is gear. Gear is the main thing that you need to beat the light. And that concludes the video.